Okay, first graders, we need to do a couple of things to be prepared for the science that we're going to do the rest of this week. So you have with your supplies, um, you have some beans, okay? You have some white beans that are called lima beans, and you have some little tiny green beans, okay, that are called mung beans, M-U-N-G. Okay, so we have lima beans and mung beans. Now, we're going to use the lima beans tomorrow. You're going to get to see different parts that make up a seed because beans are a type of seed. And so these that are white and bigger, these lima beans, we are going to be able to pull them apart or dissect them tomorrow and see the different parts of a seed, and talk about what those parts do. Okay, so you heard a little bit about that already, but we're going to work with that more. So all you need to do with those is you need to have a bowl with some water in it or a cup, okay, and you're just going to let these soak in there overnight, okay. We're going to let them soak so that tomorrow you're going to find out that they get quite a bit bigger, and we will easily be able to break them apart and look at the different parts of the seed. Okay, so that's all you're going to do with those. Now the mung beans, we're going to use those in a few days, and for those, we actually want to get a paper towel or a napkin, okay, and get it wet. So you can see it's not dripping, okay, it's not dripping wet, but it is definitely wet all the way through. And I'm just going to put these with it, and even kind of wrap that around it. And then I'm going to put it in the bag, this little baggie here. So hopefully you have a little baggie you can use for this. And I'm going to put this in the window and let some light on it. Or you can put this, for those of you who have plants with you at home, sitting under a light. We just want to make sure that there's light shining on this, okay? So we want the wet napkin, the mung beans, putting them in a bag helps keep moisture in there. And then we want to make sure they are a place where they're getting lots and lots of light, okay? So that is how we prepare for the science lessons that are coming up this week. And you will see why we needed to do that with the mung beans in a few days. So just leave them there. Try not to go peeking at them or anything until it's time. Okay? Good luck. And I hope that it works the right way for you. It's kind of tricky when we're not all together. But you will be able to do that. Also, your magnifying glass that you have is going to be a great tool to use anytime we are looking at something. So sometimes in the videos, I will be looking at something, and if you have that same thing, you can be looking at it too, and you can be using your magnifying glass to get up really close, okay? Or anytime I show pictures of the plants, you can use a magnifying glass and look at your plant more closely and carefully as well, okay? So we're going to be using the magnifying glass as a tool to be able to look for extra details on our plants and on other things as we go throughout this process. Okay, so that's why you have that. I probably won't actually mention the magnifying glass very much, so just know that it's a tool that you have ready to use. Okay. Also, just so you are aware, a lot of the videos we're going to use from science I actually made last year. And so I might say something that doesn't quite make sense, like when you come back in May, or when we see you again, or when you turn this in. So if I say something like that, it's because it's coming from last year and I didn't need to make all the videos again because the content, the information is the same. The science is still the same, okay? So just be aware that there might be a few things that are a little bit different. Okay? Okay, are you excited to see what happens with these beans, these seeds? I think you will really like what we get to do with them. Have a good day.